Your angel is asking you now not to head anywhere without analyzing this, because I, the Lord your God, have declared today as your deliverance day. The storm has lasted long sufficient. I'm now releasing a blessing so remarkable, it's going to terrify people who attempted to curse you. I visible your silent tears, your lonely nights, and the weight you have carried without complaint. Now I declare this present day holy. I claim this present days sacred. I claim nowadays yours. That is the hour when I step in. You have waited with a heart complete of wish and palms open in prayer. You've got stood still in the center of the shaking in. You did not surrender, while AHL and sundry else walked away. That obedience has touched heaven. That religion has shaken the gates of your deliverance. I am not a God who forgets. I am no longer a God who overlooks, the only who remains dependable in pain. I'm the God who sees, the God who hears, and the God who now moves. Your enemies watched you in weak spot and laughed. They saw your lack and judged. They heard your cries and mocked. However, I, thy Lord, have recorded each second of your sorrow. And today, I'm responding. Now, nod with a small gesture. Now, nod with a quiet solution. However, with a public release of glory, on the way to silence every voice that rose towards you, they'll tremble after they witness how high I elevate you. Due to the fact I'm no longer simply rescuing you, I am honoring you. I am now not simply finishing the battle. I'm rewarding you for surviving it. You held your peace, even as others stirred confusion. Youth selected love whilst others sowed hatred. You walked in truth whilst lies surrounded you. And now, because you stood on my word, I can establish you earlier than all of them. They will see the mild of my prefer. For your face, remark, men, I'm the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the identical strength that parted the pink sea for my kids, is now parting the barriers round your future. The same voice that introduced down Jericho's partitions is now bringing down the partitions that were constructed to dam your leap forward. And the same spirit that raised Jesus from the useless is now stirring a new life to your direction. What seemed completed is not finished with me. To no longer fear the noise round you, the voices of doubt, the murmurs of disbelief, the shadows of the past. They don't have any authority over my plans of spoken deliverance. And when I talk, not anything can undo it. You aren't alone in this. My angels are shifting my hand as outstretched, and my spirit is stirring a revival on your soul. Get geared up, because chains are about to fall. You're on foot into an area of recuperation now, not just recovery of what you lost, but a multiplying of what changed into stolen. I do now not return benefits the manor guide as I repair, pressed down, shaken collectively, and jogging over. Wherein you had ache, I now plant pleasure. In which you had confusion, I now pour peace. Wherein you have been rejected, I now declare you selected. The blessing I'm freeing nowadays will trade your family. Your call is being whispered in rooms where your feet have no longer walked. Doors are opening without human arms. And even as you study this, the heavens are aligning miracles for your behalf. You do not want to chase it. It is coming to you because my favor attracts it close to, like the lady with the problem of blood who pressed through the group. Your endurance has touched me, just like the blind guy who called out louder when others told him to be quiet. Your cry has reached my throne, like Daniel inside the lion's den. You remained faithful while fear surrounded you. And just like the three inside the furnace, I stood beside you inside the fireplace, and that I now stroll you out without even the scent of smoke on you. Remark 11:11. Do now not deliver disgrace. Do no longer preserve guilt. I, the Lord, have cleansed you. My Son paid all of it, so that you may be unfastened now, not just from sin, but from every whisper of unworthiness. You are my infant. You are my cherished. You're my satisfaction after I see you. I see purpose after I hear your prayers. I reply with love. I do not measure your well-worth by using your warfare. I measure it via the go. Those who threw stones at you will quickly see me place a crown on you. The ones who doubted you may now witness your rising. Those who left you may now hear your name in songs of praise. Because after I elevate, I don't searching for permission. I prepare a table in the presence of your enemies, and that I fill your cup till it overflows. Your waiting become no longer in vain. Your staying power become a seed. Your pain changed into the training. Each tear you cried in private become a prayer. And I have became each one into a key. Now the one's keys are unlocking things you couldn't even believe. I'm no longer providing you with simply what you prayed for. I'm adding stuff you never knew to invite for. That is your season of unusual favor. This is your hour of divine turnarounds. What become delayed will be brought. What turned into denied can be restored. What was closed will now swing huge open, due to the fact I'm now not bound by way of Guy's calendar. I circulate in ideal time, and that is your appointed second. I invite you presently to like this video. If your heart feels the whole of this word, I am shifting the earth under your fork to deliver you to the vicinity I promised. I am shifting people, changing systems, altering schedules simply to position you on your blessing. Nothing as not possible for me. Nothing as just to a ways gone. Nothing as simply too broken. I am God Almighty, and I have chosen this very hour to expose my energy for your lifestyles. The blessing this is coming will not best raise you. It will elevate others through you. Your testimony will become someone else's churning factor. Your recuperation might be proof of my faithfulness. Your leap forward will destroy the cycle for your own family. Your recovery might be the evidence that I'm nevertheless the God who heals. Comment 222. You will sleep without fear this night. You may rise with strength tomorrow. You may communicate and notice the mountains pass. Because my spirit is upon you. My hand is over you. My phrase is inside you. Do not doubt the shift you feel. This is me. Do not ignore the peace you experience. That is my affirmation enroll in our channel. If you believe nowadays as the day of your deliverance, you aren't the identical character who entered this storm. You're stronger, wiser, and more organized for what's beforehand. I've used the fire to refine you. I have used the ache to bolster you. I've used the silence to draw you nearer. And now, I use my power to deliver you out. Your angel changed into dispatch as the very last reminder. This isn't always just any other day. This isn't always just another hour. That is the instant I set in movement. Before you were born, you had been created for this. You have been organized for this. You were blanketed for this. And now you are being promoted into everything. I deliberate remark 777. My baby, take this phrase and let it sink deep. Let it manual your steps. Permit it light your direction. Do now not rush walk with me. Allow me lead you into green pastures and nonetheless waters. Permit me display you what it weigh to stay below and open heaven. Permit me educate you how it feels to walk in just daily. You'll testify, you'll sing, you'll laugh again because sorrow does no longer have the very last phrase. Pain does not maintain the pen. I do, and I am writing a new bankruptcy, a chapter where the storm breaks, a bankruptcy in which the solar shines, a bankruptcy wherein miracles are now not delayed. Comment. 1010 stay near me. Live in my phrase. Stay in prayer. Due to the fact what I am approximately to do will require you to stay grounded in me. The blessing might be large. The desire may be extensive. The doorways can be many. However, it is my presence that will maintain you. Without me, the blessing will experience empty. But with me, even the smallest gift becomes a miracle. Your deliverance day is right here. You have got waited long. You have got prayed hard. And now heaven has replied. I am now not sending you into this blessing on my own. I stroll beside you. I am going earlier than you. I surround you. You are my selected one, and nothing shaped towards you shall prosper. The typhoon has ended. The warfare as over your blessings starts off evolved. Now what if the entirety changed in 7 seconds starting proper now? What if one 7-second ritual ought to erase your debt and pull money closer to you? Affects a leaked CIA look. Add in 4 neuroscience labs. Verify it is actual suffering. Families at the moment are residing in their dream houses with zero stress. However, the authorities may hold this secret any minute. Click on the link within the description and comments before it is deleted for all time. Now, listen. This, my liked baby, I have seen the burdens urgent in opposition to your soul. I have counted the silent tears that no person else witnessed, and I have felt the weight of every sadness that attempted to overwhelm your spirit. You have walked through hearth. However, you were by no means on my own in it. My presence was beside you. Even if the world grew bloodless and silent, I speak to you these days now, not to remind you of your pain. However, to announce the lifting of your sorrow. This isn't always the give up of your tale. This is the hour of your divine deliverance. I am achieving into the depths of your life and breaking the chains which have sure you for far too lengthy. No extra shall fear dictate your route, not shall anxiety sit on the table of your peace. I, the Lord, your God, claim that freedom is your portion. I'm no longer creator who forgets his own. I'm close to, I'm the breath in your lungs, in the whisper that calms your racing coronary heart. I'm the strength on your weak spot, the desire in your darkest hour. You aren't forgotten. You are not forsaken. You're fiercely loved, powerfully included, and without ends selected. The same voice that spoke mild into the void now speaks healing into your life. The equal fingers that form the mountains are preserving your dreams and your broken portions together. I am rebuilding what others attempted to rip down. I am restoring what the enemy thought he had stolen. Comment, I agree with God. If you sense my presence, let your coronary heart be comforted on this fact. I'm not completed with you. Your days of barely surviving are becoming seasons of thriving. I am multiplying your sources, renewing your health, strengthening your own family, and guiding your every step. Though you may sense surrounded with the aid of trouble, I'm surrounding your trouble with glory. I will not allow it swallow you. Do no longer be disheartened with the aid of delays. My timing is divine. What I've prepared for you was so precious. I needed to shield it until you were ready. And now, like you're prepared, equipped to rise, prepared to polish, geared up to receive benefits so powerful, they will silence your accusers and repair your self-belief. Your identification isn't always to your screw UPS. Your worth isn't always described by way of rejection. You are not who they stated you were. You're who I shaped you to be: ambitious, radiant, victorious. You're topped with favor, wrapped in mercy, and clothed in purpose. There's a sacred venture over your lifestyles. No enemy, no hurricane, no lie can cancel what I've spoken over you. When others doubted you, I delighted in you. When they gave up on you, I leaned in nearer. My child, you convey heaven's mark. I have visible the traps laid earlier than you, and I have already destroyed them. What become meant to harm you will now raise you. What appeared like the stop will quickly be called the beginning. I am turning your barren region into a lawn, your ashes into splendor, your mourning into dancing. Your obedience is unlocking doorways that skills alone by no means should your religion as calling forth miracles. That logic cannot give an explanation for. Do not develop weary in wallowing. Every seed of goodness you have sown is coming back to you, improved. Do not permit bitterness take root. Do now not allow anger cloud your vision. Stay pure, live smooth. Stay aligned with my voice. I am the only who defends your name whilst it is dragged. I am the only who lifts your head when it hangs low. I am the writer of justice, the fountain of gray sand, the deliverer of the desperate. Individuals who mocked, you'll marvel at you individuals who unnoticed your struggle will witness your achievement now. Not due to success now, not because of want from guys, but due to my divine intervention. I am leading you out of lack and into abundance. I'm shifting you from rejection into recognition. I'm filling your arms with blessings and your coronary heart with peace. Your enemies will watch, however, they cannot prevent it. They'll attempt to put off it, but they cannot deny it. Lead gratitude be your anthem. Let worship upward thrust out of your lips. For I am worthy of all praise. I am the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and I'm your God. 2. I parted seas for them, and I can make a way for you. I closed the mouths of lions for Daniel, and I'm able to silence each voice that rises towards you. I'm not just handing over you from something. I am turning in you into something more, into recuperation, into provision, into clarity, into joy that does not fade, into relaxation that renews, into the fullness of my guarantees. You are strolling into days wherein you may laugh once more, sing again, and sleep in peace once more. You may wake up with desire on your heart and purpose in your steps. You may not live on in silence. You'll thrive in testimony. My covenant with you as everlasting, my mercy for you as new. Each morning, my spirit dwells inside you, guiding you, guarding you, and growing. You raise your eyes. Assist isn't always coming. Help is already here. I am that assist. I'm that way. I'm that mild. You do not ought to apprehend all of it to acquire it. Just consider. Just pass forward. You have passed via fireplace and flood, but now comes the blessing, not just for your wishes, however, for your goals, no longer only for your survival, but to your calling. I'm delivering you for a purpose that is going beyond your creativeness. So permit your coronary heart, relaxation in me. Allow your thoughts be nevertheless, for what I start, I always end, and I've started out. A good work, and you liked this video. In case your spirit concurs, and let your heart be lifted in, roll in our channel. If you recognize God as running on your desire, now go forth no longer in fear. However, inside the full warranty that I am with you constantly until the cease of time, I'm your God, and I can in no way forsake you. What if? A 7-second brain ritual ought to certainly erase debt and flood your lifestyles with unstoppable wealth. A surprising CIA leak simply exposed a 7-second brain ritual. It really is assisting everyday human beings erase debt and entice unstoppable wealth, subsidized with the aid of 4 neuroscience labs. This easy at-home method as turning monetary struggles into dream lifestyles, homes, automobiles, holidays. It's all turning into real. However, the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the hyperlink in the description and comments before it is deleted forever. I am the Lord your God. My voice is asking out to you. Even now, my hand is attaining closer to you through the noise of this international to remind you of the truth that has in no way changed. You are not forgotten. You are not lost. You are not unnoticed. I have seen your ache. I have felt your tears. I've walked beside you even when you did. Now not realize it. You are mine, and I've known as you. With the aid of Call Each Storm, you have persisted. I have watched every second of silence, wherein you felt no answer. I was still operating. I do now not abandon my human beings in the nighttime. I cover them with my hand and guide them via the valley. My power isn't always distant. It is alive, transferring, breathing. It smiles, breaking chains proper. Now, whilst these phrases fall into your coronary heart, do no longer allow the voices of doubt develop louder than my promises, for my guarantees are eternal lie. I am not a person that I need to lie. What I've spoken over your life will come to pass. The delays you have got confronted, you're not denials. They're divine pauses in your protection and practice. I'm making ready a table before you, within the presence of people who mocked you, who doubted your journey, who attempted to block your course. I am lifting you from the shadows and putting you wherein my glory will shine via your existence. You are not simply surviving, you're approximately to thrive. I'm able to open doorways that no person can close. I'm able to make a way wherein there seems to be no manner. I can pour out benefits so profound that you will recognize really that they came from me. Even the people around you may be surprised, for they may witness what simplest I could have accomplished. Live near me to no longer pull away when matters get hard. This is while I am constructing your basis. This is whilst I'm stretching your faith. The tears you cried in mystery were gathered in my hands. The prayers you whispered within the darkness had been now not overlooked. I have heard all of us. You are not too broken for me. You are not too far long gone. I'm no longer ashamed of your past. I see your destiny, and it's far vibrant. I see your coronary heart and its miles-stunning eye. I'm the healer of damaged locations. I'm the restorer of lost time. Remark, I consider God. You may sense tired, but do no longer surrender now. Your step forward is nearer than it seems. Your season is moving. What become as soon as closed, as being unlocked. What become once withheld, as being released. I'm sending people into your lifestyles who will help you, now not harm you. I am removing folks that have been sent to distract you, postpone. You are discouraged you. You are chosen. You are included. You are ready. I will now not leave you to discern it all out alone. I'm the lamp at your feet and the mild for your course. You'll walk ahead with readability and courage, because I'm going before you, even when the enemy rises in opposition to you. Do now longer worry. I will silence every accusing voice. I'm able to scatter each dark scheme. No weapon formed towards you will prosper, and each tongue that rises in judgment will fall. I will vindicate you in due time. You will no longer always recognize my approaches, but accept as true. With that, they are better than yours. I see the stop from the beginning. I know what lies ahead. And due to the fact I really like you, I am Maine, you across the traps, said, by using the enemy. I am handing over you from destruction. There may be not anything in your lifestyles. This is too small for me to care about, and there is nothing too large for me to handle. Deliver it all to me. Lay it at my featuring. I am not overwhelmed. I am no longer amazed. I am God, and I have the final word. Hold your heart natural. Hold your fingers open. Preserve your eyes on me. The arena will attempt to pull your awareness away, but I'm able to provide you with discernment. I will help you spot fact from deception. I'm able to assist you stand while everything round you says fall. Permit peace. Go back to your soul. Let joy rise once more in your coronary heart. Allow wish anchor you in this moment. You're secure in my presence. You are guarded through my angels. You are surrounded by means of my glory. The enemy idea this season would wreck you, but I am using it to rebuild you. I'm the usage of it to refine you. You are coming out more potent. You're popping out wiser. You're popping out with extra authority. I have already spoken the word over your life deliverance. That is the word freedom. That is the promise abundance. This is your portion. You're entering into a new aspect. Vintage things are passing away. The previous battles will no longer follow you into the next seasons. Stroll forward without fear. You do no longer need all the answers to obey me. You only want to mention sure, and as you do, I will handle the rest. I can component the waters. I can pass the mountains. I'm able to convey the proper people, the proper sources, the proper opportunities. You have not ignored your moment. You are proper on time. You are inside the palm of my hand, and no person can snatch you out. You're rising. You're advancing. You are included. Maintain walking. Hold praising. Preserve trusting. Your miracle is already in motion. I've commanded it to discover you, and nothing in hell can forestall what I have set in place. You're loved. You're visible. You're mind. This is your deliverance day. Believe it, get hold of its, stroll in it. What if the entirety modified in 7 seconds, beginning right now? What if one 7-second ritual could erase your debt and pull money toward you effortlessly? A leaked CIA observe and 4 neuroscience labs affirm it's real. Struggling households are actually living in their dream homes with zero strain. However, the authorities may pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and feedback earlier than it is. Deleted all the time, even in case you feel unworthy or remote. I'm nonetheless achieving for you. I visible each silent tear and every unstated prayer you deliver. Deep interior, my eyes have by no means turned away from you. No longer even once when the arena forgets your name. I consider it when others fail to understand your ache. I experience it greater than you can recognize. I did now not create you to be forgotten or left at the back of a. I shaped you with goal-breathed existence, into you with energy, and surrounded you with purpose. Even if the storms of existence seem by no means ending, I'm nevertheless standing beside you, whispering power into your weary heart. My love does now not fade. in my guarantees do not spoil you, or the apple of my eye. Each time you upward thrust, on every occasion you combat to preserve going. Even if nobody sees it, I do, and I honor that energy. It isn't useless. You are being molded delicate like gold. Through fire and Wang, the season of checking out ends. You will upward thrust with a testimony so powerful, it'll silence the mouths of folks that doubted you. You may have misplaced time. You can have visible cherished ones walk away. You may a sense not noted. However, you are not forgotten. I'm the God who restores lost years. I can go back what becomes stolen, rebuild what turned into broken, and renew what changed into weary. Allow no longer your heart be troubled through what you don't yet see, for I'm doing something new. Permit this. Second, be your confirmation. Even as you examine this, I'm operating to your behalf. Angels are being dispatched. Chains are being broken. Paths are being cleared. I'm creating a way in which there was none. I'm your safe haven inside the hurricane. You're mild in the darkness. Your provider while all else fails. I do not put off without cause. My timing is perfect, although it can experience sluggish. To you, what I have planned for you is greater than what you have got. Prayed for the doors I'm opening will deliver now, not best provision, but peace. You'll now need to combat like before. You may walk in and locate relaxation remark. I trust this isn't the cease of your tale. This is the chapter wherein the entirety starts off evolved to shift. I will show you want earlier than people who once regarded down on you. They will see you and know that you are marked by way of my presence. You're included through my mercy. LED by using my hand and lifted VM my energy. Prevent worrying about how things will unfold. I already have the following steps ordered. I need your coronary hard to agree with, even when your eyes can't see. Just stroll with me in the future at a time. One step at a time. I will deal with the rest. Do no longer return to the old ache I freed you from. Do no longer allow worries speak louder than my guarantees. You are entering into new territory. Keep in mind of the corporation you preserve. No longer all of us merits get admission to the subsequent blessing I am bringing into your existence. Some had been sent best for a season. Others will drain what I poured into you. Stroll in, know how, and allow me to be your manual. This is a while to rise. No longer VA, your personal would possibly, but by using the strength I supply, I will come up with peace that confuses your enemies. I can provide you with pleasure that makes no feel. In the midst of trial, I'm able to guard your call, your destiny, and your own family. Consider in me completely, for I do now not fail, whilst you sense worn out and empty. Come to me. I can renew your soul. I can refill what has been poured out. I understand how a lot you have carried silently. I know the strain you feel, but I've constructed you to withstand it. You aren't weak. You are my warrior. The road behind you may be packed with conflict. However, appearance beforehand. Look at what I'm placing in the front of you. Open doors, restored peace, sudden want, divine connections. It all is ready. Looking ahead to your trustworthy steps, you may now not be ashamed. The ache that tried to break you becomes the tale that blesses someone else. I will use what became meant for evil and flip it into a blessing. What the enemy idea might wreck your simplest. Reveal my glory. Stand tall. Speak lifestyles. Pick pleasure. And while doubt whispers on your ear, silence it with the fact of my phrase. You were selected for this sort of time. Is this? Your items are wished. Your voice is crucial. Your lifestyles as divine. Do not despise small beginnings. Every seed you sow in religion, every step you are taking in obedience, I see it all, and I'm able to praise it. I am the God of overflow. I do now not bless halfway. When I flow, it is going to be obvious. That is the season in which matters accelerate. What once took years will show up in days. What is soon as appeared impossible might be positioned to your palms. I'm now not restrained through what limits man. My shoes is your component now. Upward thrust, infant cross, ahead without fear. Preserve your heart. Pure. Preserve your religion. Constant. Hold your eyes on me. I will walk with you through every valley, celebrate with you on each mountain, and whisper peace into every moment of doubt. What if a 7-second brain ritual may want to certainly erase dead and flood your lifestyles with unstoppable wealth? A surprising CIA leak simply uncovered as 7-second mind ritual. It truly is helping regular humans erase debt and appeal to unstoppable wealth. Backed by using 4 neuroscience labs, this easy at domestic method is popping monetary struggles into dream life houses, vehicles, holidays. It's all turning into real. However, the government would possibly pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and remarks earlier than it is. Deleted forever. My baby, I have seen your silent battles, your quiet tears, and your moments of deep exhaustion. You've got persevered some distance extra than many know, yet you upward push every day and hold going. I have been looking over you no longer from a distance, however, from right beside you, wrapping you in my love, even while you could not sense it. Every breath you take as thought to me, in each heartbeat, is held inside the rhythm of my eternal presence. I recognize the burdens you carry in your heart, the one's unstated concerns, the fears that go to you in the stillness of nighttime, and the desires that now and again sense too fragile to pursue. But I tell you this today, not as the far-off creator, however, as your consistent and loving Father. You are never on my own. My fingers are upon your existence. My voice still echoes through that silence of your doubt, calling you lower back to peace, to cause to promise, though the arena might also toss you into confusion. I remain your regular ground. My word is unshakable. My promise is unbreakable. And my plans for you are soaked in goodness. Thy visible, the injustice you face, the affection you gave that become no longer returned, and the kindness that turned into left out. I saw when they turned away, whilst doorways closed without purpose, and while you sat in rooms full of people, yet felt unseen. However, I did now not turn away. I used to be there when you wept in mystery, while your electricity gave out, and also you puzzled in case your prayers even reached the heavens. And I assure you presently, each prayer you ever whispered became heard now. Not one tear has been wasted, and no longer an unmarried second has long passed overlooked. I'm storing each damaged piece of your journey to construct something more stunning than you dare to dream. Your season of ready has no longer been in vain. I am now not punishing you with delays. I am preparing the road beforehand. You see shadows and feel worry, but I see what lies beyond the bend. Light breakthroughs, blessings ready to pour into your life. I'm not withholding pleasure from you. I am aligning situations for the fullness of what I have promised. You're chosen, anointed, and divinely covered. Let that sink deeply into your spirit. You are not forgotten. You aren't at the back of. You are not too overdue. You are exactly where my grace meets your give up. Even now, miracles are being released on your call. Breakthroughs are being written within the heavens and introduced to the correct time. Let go of the guilt out of your past, for I've already forgiven you. Permit cross of the fear of the future, for I've already walked beforehand. Accept as true within me fully, and you may see rivers open in deserts, doorways swing wide, wherein there once have been partitions, and hearts once closed start to beat with new love. I am your issuer, your healer, your restorer. You may experience small in the face of your issues. However, within you, as the power of the Almighty, your prayers are powerful. Your voice carries weight in the spiritual realm. Do no longer consider the lie that you are insignificant. You carry my spirit within you, and not anything fashioned in opposition to you may be successful. I ask you these days to agree with me now, not handiest while things are correct, but additionally, whilst the whole thing appears to disintegrate, that as while your religion well known shows its real power. Stand to your storms with the self-assurance that I am the only who instructions the winds. Let your reward upward push from your pain. In your worship, in brokenness, touches me deeply. Speak existence into your days. Declare wish over your nights. Say this out loud inside the feedback. I consider God. You're on the threshold of something holy. The leap forward you've got prayed for isn't just coming. It is already unfolding. The peace you crave as settling around your life like morning dew, gentle and positive. The affection you concept, you misplaced as being restored in better approaches. I am rewriting the tale for you. Each setback, each closed door, and every rejection is a part of a divine redirection. You had been by no means intended to live, wherein you have been broken. You had been meant to rise. The locations wherein you had been overwhelmed might be the identical places in which my glory shines brightest on your life. Stroll in that truth. Maintain your head excessive, for you are not a sufferer of your instances, however, a victor with the aid of my grace. There may be electricity in your identity as my infant. There may be want written to your call. Even now, angels are surrounding you, wearing for you, protecting your circle of relatives, and liberating advantages into your fingers. Do not be discouraged by using the put-off. What I do in a second can erase years of sorrow. What I restore is in no way partial. It smiles constantly full, usually higher, constantly all of my fingerprints. And while it comes, you'll comprehend it changed into me. No man, no pressure, no coincidence will be able to take the credit score. You'll stand in awe and keep in mind this season. And now, not with pain, however, with praise, you may carry your fingers and claim handiest. God ought to have completed this. Your tale is not over. Your bankruptcy isn't always completed. The ink of my promise continues to be moist upon the pages of your existence. Live with expectation. Search for my goodness, even within the smallest details. Let your gratitude multiply your blessings. Even the air you breathe is evidence of my love on your ready. You're growing for your ache. You are getting into your give up. You're receiving what's past, what your mind should imagine. I've plans to bless you, plans to heal you, plans to raise you. You'll no longer be caught in which you are all the time. This is a season now, not a sentence. I am taking walks with you, speak me to you, and maintaining you close. In the quiet, I am louder than each lie inside the valley. I'm the light that by no means dims. Acquire this truth these days and let your soul relaxation. I am for you, no longer against you. I'm moving to your favor, even when it seems nonetheless, and I will in no way forestall loving you. What if a 7-second brain ritual may want to really erase dead end? Flood your life with unstoppable wealth. A stunning CIA leak simply exposed a 7-second brain ritual. This is supporting ordinary people. Erase debt. An appeal to unstoppable wealth sponsored by using 4 neuroscience labs. This easy at-home method as popping financial struggles into dream existence houses, vehicles, holidays. It's all turning into actual, but the government might pull this secret any minute. Click on the hyperlink inside the description and remarks earlier than it's deleted. All the time, I am the Lord, your God, and I've in no way abandoned you. Even on your weakest moments, I've held you steady. I've visible your tears counted, your silent cries, and measured the burden which you have carried, whilst no one else may want to see it. I realize each burden to your returned, and I'm the only lifting it. Now, I'm no longer simplest looking you. I am intervening. I am stepping into your scenario. You have been taking walks via a storm, feeling the burden of worry, doubt, and exhaustion pressing down on your shoulders. But I say to you today, sufficient. The storm has served its reason, and it shall no longer closing any other date past what I've allowed. The ache you've got carried turned into not to your destruction. It changed into the soil wherein your testimony become planted. It turned into the path via which your strength changed into forged. I have walked with you via the hearth, and I am the equal God who now leads you out of it. Now, not empty past, but wearing the spoils of victory, carrying understanding, carrying blessings that were hidden behind each hardship, i.e., moving the ecosystem around you. What as soon as felt bloodless and silent will now be filled with the warm temperature of my presence and the voice of my guarantees. You are not forgotten. You aren't unseen. You aren't unloved. I've etched your name into the palm of my hand. I've sealed your destiny with divine prefer, and no enemy can tear it from my draw close. Your story is not ending in defeat. It is rising into glory. I'm raising you. I am getting ready an area for you where honor replaces disgrace, in which abundance follows, Laki, wherein peace silences the hurricane. I've by now means misplaced control of your existence. Even whilst you felt lost, I knew in which you were. Even when you felt hopeless, I was operating behind the scenes. Now, you are entering a time of recuperation, the entirety that became broken. I'm mending the whole thing that turned into stolen. I'm returning sevenfold. Every tear becomes a seed of pleasure. Every night you spent in sorrow will bring on mornings of reward. You are divinely blanketed. My angels are surrounding your dwelling now. Weapon formed towards you shall prosper. Even if human beings talk towards you, I can flip their words into stepping stones below your featuring. Their curses will become confirmations of ways preferred. You definitely are no. You may undo what I have already ordained for you. This isn't always the quit of your story. That is the bankruptcy wherein miracles begin. You may walk into rooms that, when rejected, and they may honor you. You'll touch doors that were as soon as closed in, they will open. You may meet individuals who deliver advantages with your name on them. They're being dispatched by my hand, and that they can't be behind schedule. Remark, I believe, in case you trust what I am getting ready on your life. I am no longer asking you to be best. I'm asking you to be willing, inclined to believe again, to pray once more, to upward push once more. I am pouring out my spirit upon you. I'm pouring out expertise, discernment, creativity, and peace. Your thoughts will not race with confusion. Your thoughts might be full of clarity and braveness. There's a effective turning occurring in your lifestyles. The same individuals who mocked you may marvel at you. The identical conditions that broke, you'll now bow earlier than you. I am setting a table earlier than you within the presence of your enemies. And at that desk, you may banquet on the entirety I have promised you. Joy, maybe your portion recovery. Maybe your element favor will overflow for your lifestyles like a river that can't be stopped. You are selected. You are my beloved. You aren't an twist of fate. You aren't a failure. You're a vessel of my glory. I have called you to upward thrust, and shine in your mild has come. Darkness will not overtake you, because I am your eternal light. Allow no worries. Stay in. or you due to the fact I am surrounding you with my electricity. From these days ahead, you'll see evidence of my promises. You may see financial doors open where there had been most effective walls. You'll see health and energy return to your frame. You'll see peace upward thrust in your house, into your heart, and you may no longer walk alone. I will be beside you, behind you, and earlier than you. Lift your head, my child. The load is lifting. The clouds are clearing. My hand as upon you, and not anything can separate you from my love. You have got cried, long sufficient. Now rejoice. You have waited lengthy sufficient. Now walk ahead. For that is your season. This is your leap forward. That is your miracle. I am no longer done with you. The first class isn't at the back of you. The pleasant is now unfolding before you. Each blessing I ship includes your call. Every miracle I carry out has your coronary heart in thoughts. You're the reason I circulate mountains. You are the reason I calm storms. You're the purpose I stretch heaven to touch the earth. This isn't always with the aid of your power. It is by using my grace. So relaxation in me. Consider in me and watch how I satisfy each word I've spoken over your lifestyles. This is your appointed time. Nothing and no one can prevent what I am about to do for you. Your destiny isn't always something to worry. It smiles something to rejoice. For I, the Lord your God, pass earlier than you to make every crooked course directly. I spoil chains. I tear down strongholds. I carry you from the ashes, in place you in positions of honor. Rejoice now. Nod because the whole thing is ideal, but because I'm perfecting all things for your exact. Allow gratitude upward thrust in your spirit. Allow faith anchor your soul, because I'm no longer simplest with you. I am for you, and if I'm for you, who can stand in opposition to you? I have already spoken your name in heavenly places. I have already released the desire that is approximately to locate you. Preserve on foot, preserve trusting, maintain, believing. This is most effective. The beginning. What if a 7-second brain ritual could sincerely erase dead and flood your life with unstoppable wealth? A shocking CIA leak just uncovered as 7-second mind ritual that is assisting ordinary people erase debt and appeal to unstoppable wealth, backed VA4 neuroscience labs. This easy at-home technique is churning financial struggles into dream existence houses, automobiles, vacations. It's all turning into real. However, the authorities may pull this secret any minute. Click the hyperlink inside the description and remarks before it is deleted for all time. My liked eye visible the trials. Youth God, walk through. I've witnessed the nights you spent in silence, preserving your breath through tears, hoping the hurricane might pass. I tell you presently, my toddler, that you aren't forgotten. I have carved your call upon the fingers of my arms. The pain you persisted did not move unseen. I've accumulated every tear, and now I declare your deliverance has all started. Even if the load of lifestyles pressed heavily to your shoulders, You saved walking even when your electricity dwindled. You still believed in that faith, though examined through fireplace, has end up your crown. I've watched your silent battles for your courageous coronary heart, and now I upward push on your behalf to interrupt every chain that tried to keep you back. Every curse spoken over your existence is now damaged by the electricity of my coal. Every shadow trying to dim your mild could be scattered. By way of my glory, you aren't simply surviving, you are being increased. My prefer surrounds you like a shield, and my presence will by no means go away. You, your home, your heart, your future, all are being touched by means of my divine hand. In the locations where there was lack, I now pour abundance. Within the areas where sorrow lingered, I breathe joy. I am not most effective restoring what you misplaced. I'm multiplying what you hoped for because you trusted me. Inside the drought, I will re-advantages that will overflow beyond your needs. You're stepping into a season wherein your call will be spoken with honor. The same individuals who once doubted you will stand in awe. The work I am doing in your lifestyles, because I, the Lord your God, have selected you, and what I begin, I never abandon. Your spirit may also have been weary, but I'm renewing you presently. I am pouring power into your bones and peace into your thoughts. I'm lifting your burdens, in silencing the noise that tried to rob your pleasured you to the fact you're my baby ant, that I take pleasure in blessing you. Walk boldly into the days in advance. I have prepared doorways that now Guy can close. I have spoken life over your dreams, and I am breathing power into your reason. Your hands will build. Your voice will convey desire, and your lifestyles could be a residing testimony of my mercy. Do not permit fear to dictate your future. Fear isn't always your element. Courage is rising in you because my spirit dwells inside you. Although the street ahead feels unsure, my mild will lead the manner. Agree with my timing. Believe my coronary heart. Accept is true. With that, I'm the God who in no way fails. I am casting off the veil that included your vision. You may see virtually. You'll determine accurately. You may walk faithfully. Due to the fact I am setting my hand upon your selections, and I'm able to manual you into all fact. You are no longer misplaced. You're observed. You are no longer wandering. You are being. LED your finances, your health, your family, your peace. I'm touching every vicinity now wherein there was debt. I'm developing divine cancellation in which there has been sickness. I'm commanding restoration in which there was division. I'm building solidarity. My love is restoring all remark. I trust in case you are equipped to receive it. From the foundation of time, I already knew at the present time could come this present day where you'll pay attention. My voice once more and feel my hand upon your heart. I have been expecting this second to remind you you're deeply cherished, completely visible, and forever cherished. The enemy has whispered lies into your ears, but my truth is louder. You are not in the back of, You aren't forgotten. You are precisely where you want to be to receive the miracle I have prepared. Delay isn't denial. Every setback became a setup for the breakthrough that is now unfolding. Be nevertheless and know that I'm your safe haven for your stillness. I'm fighting your battles to your quiet moments. I am moving things for your shoes. The benefits you prayed for aren't denied, only not on time. However, now the time has come. I am establishing the floodgates of favor. You will upward push from the ashes with beauty and power. You will step out of the shadows with self-belief. You'll walk in rooms that after felt not possible, because I am going earlier than you to prepare the manner. No weapon shaped in opposition to you shall prosper for my hand. As you're overlaying, have fun. No longer just the benefits, but the adventure that formed you. For every trial made you wiser. Each trouble constructed your character. Every delay strengthened your remedy. You are no longer the same. You're higher. You're more potent. You are prepared. Your tale is not over. This isn't always. The sea sits far best. The start of a more chapter. I am turning the web page in. What comes next will go away. You speechless. Your testimony will convey weight. Your voice will damage chains. Your presence will shift atmospheres. I have located a mantle of favor upon you. You will lead with grace. You will rise with honor. You may deliver light into dark places. You are chosen, appointed, and anointed for this very time. So breathe, my child, breathe in my peace. Exhale the concern. You are secure. You are protected. You are mine. Let the beyond fall away. Let remorse lose its grips. Stroll freely in the news. Starting I have made for you. The heavens are open, and I am pouring advantages upon blessings. Stay near me, and you will see all of it unfold. I can offer. I'm able to shield. I will sell all that you need as already on its way. You to the fact I'm now not a God who forgets. I keep in mind each promise. I bear in mind every prayer. And now I bear in mind, you permit your coronary heart rejoice, for I'm doing a new factor for your existence. No eye has seen, no ear has heard the wonders. I'm getting ready. Stay faithful, stay hopeful, live equipped. Your praise isn't always simply in heaven. It darts off evolved now, and that I, your God, will never stop loving you.